Whoa, we're telling your followers that you've started a live video. It's very exciting. So first I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about who I am if you don't know. My name is Taylor Bebot, like a bee and a robot, Bebot. I am a producer, puppeteer, theater artist, creator of all different sorts. I'm like left and right brain, so I like to organize stuff and I like to be creative, both. Grew up in Chicago, went to Oberlin College, studied both puppetry and theater in general at the O'Neill through NTI and the National Puppetry Conference. I now live in Los Angeles. You can go to my website if you want to learn more about me. My goals in life are to make people smile and bring people together. I believe that if we are really taking the chance to see other people, then the world is going to be a better place. Because though I was given or blessed with, or however you want to say it, like overwhelming empathy that's debilitating at times, not everybody is. And so people, they're not necessarily going to automatically empathize. But I believe that if people got to know each other, even if they don't have the impulse to empathize, our human nature is going to help them. I communicate a lot of that, most of that, all of that through storytelling. So the backstory. During the last 4 years, I felt at times engulfed by feelings of confusion, pain, and doubt. March 2020 hit with a very direct pandemic punch that has amplified systemic problems in our society to a point that feels untenable. Can you hear the dog? Oh. Hi. For me, it has been easy to despair. Animals really help counter the despair. I'll tell you that. Racism and brutality, particularly from those who are supposed to keep everyone safe, unrelenting destruction of the planet, power-grabbing selfishness, lack of empathy, and real communication, on and on. I have often felt like maybe we just don't deserve better. And amidst that, I'm surrounded, often on Zoom these days, with humans who are beautiful, compassionate, willing to do anything to make my existence worth it. They're reminding me how loved I am and that we are truly all in this together, existing to take care of one another. And then that feeling of wanting to make change and build a better country and world comes rushing back in. But it's so easy to lose that. One new headline or accidentally hearing his voice can make me lose my breath and my drive in an instant. One headline specifically caught my attention and spurred creative action in me: the dismantling of the United States Postal Service, an institution that predates our country. Growing up, my grandfather collected stamps. He taught me how to soak and preserve them. I started my own little collection and had pen pals and loved getting things in the mail. As one grows up and mail received becomes mostly bills and flyers, mail can seem dispensable. We have the internet and FedEx, who needs USPS. But people do. People who may not be us. People rely on the mail for their medication, social security checks, shipping, especially for small businesses, business owners, for letters and cards. Oftentimes the people who need communication the most are those who do not have internet, for example, the elderly. They deserve so much more than our society gives. And now we take away the mail. The crux of it for me is this: people who have everything they need are willing to take rights and resources from those they do not know in order to get more. During a global pandemic, to attempt to secure votes, they are taking essentials away from those who need it the most. During a global pandemic, to maintain power, to silence those unworthy of a voice. See, there I go again, falling into despair and anger. So I started doing. I printed out postcards with art that I love and started sending them to people. For my birthday, I asked people to write letters. My wonderful boyfriend got me a Silhouette America Cameo 4 for my birthday, and I started designing a little paper mailbox to print with it. From there, the idea developed. Paper Mailbox 2020 is a way for us to take time to refocus our minds on what is good and where we want to go. It can be a daily reminder to move actively toward it. When I described the project to my friend Zach Livingston, he said, "I love that, a physical token of something good." And that is what it is. For some of us, in order to keep the heart moving forward, we need to remind ourselves of what is good. This little paper mailbox is for you to do just that. And then if you want, share what's important to you through an image of your mailbox, #WhatIVoteFor, or keep it just for your eyes. This little paper mailbox is for you. So I have put a PDF on my website, taylorbebot.com/papermailbox2020. What you're gonna do is you're gonna print this out. You can print it on cardstock, or you can print it, you could just cut this out, or you could cut this out and stencil it trace it onto cardboard, however you want to do it. And then you decorate it. So think about what I vote for. Think about the things that drive you. Mark this little paper mailbox with symbols, words, pictures, poems of the things that are good. And take your time. Making something with your hands and taking the time to think visually or in words or however you think is, I think, a gift that we owe ourselves. And then you're going to cut on the thick lines and then fold on the dashed line. So there's two kinds of dashed lines. There's a light one and there's the dark ones. You fold the dark lines toward you, so like that one would go down, and then the light lines you fold away from you like this. I have a little video tutorial thing, quick and easy, of how to glue this together. You can also use tape, it's harder. And then it's yours, and you have this mailbox to keep. And when you look at it, you can let it remind you and motivate you and fill your heart rather than just drain it like so many other things in our world right now do. And another part of this project that I will be doing is I'm gonna make more of these little guys. These have magnets in the bottom. So what I'll be doing is making a bunch of these and putting them on mailboxes around LA, and if anybody else wants me to mail them some, or if you want to make some and put them out, and people can take these from the mailboxes and take them home. It would be great if there were other, it doesn't have to be a mailbox, but other things that people make that they share and #WhatIVoteFor. For me, it really helps to think about the principles and the ideals that I want to see in the world, as opposed to what I don't want to see in the world. There are lots of people who are doing amazing things, so much beautiful potential, and so much beauty that's already here. My fear with this is that people think I'm saying, just think about the good things. Don't think about the bad things, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying focus on the good things in order to take action, because if we don't fill up our own hope cup, then to me, I cocoon up and I don't do anything. This doesn't mean don't try to change the things you don't like. It means fill up your hope glass so that you can take action and be motivated to make change. I was thinking it could be cool to put little tiny notes in there of things that make you feel good or things that motivate you. And then one day when you really, really need it, you have a little mailbox to yourself of your past self reminding you what's good. And I think that's all I've got. This was fun. Love you guys. That's a baby kiss. Okay. Bye. Got Noah and Troy. You guys, let's just have a party. Let's just, the three of us and whoever else joins. I miss everybody.